Hey guys, just finishing up my deliveries. How's it going? Have you ever felt like you're the odd one out? Like you don't fit in? Like, you know, you're the black sheep of the family? Well, if you do, that's because you're a chosen one. And I remember when I was at church and the pastor told me, she was like, I'm chosen. And I was like, okay. But she never explained to me what that really meant. All she said was that I was chosen, because I know that I'm different from the rest of my family. I'm not like everyone else. And as people who are chosen, our paths are much harder than the rest of the world's paths. We got so much trauma and a lot of struggle and mishaps and lack sometimes, and it's like, dang. And we feel like we got the rotten end of the stick, as chosen ones. And no one ever really tells you what chosen means and the experiences and things that you will go through. You just have to find out about it later on in life, as such as myself. And I know my life has been hard. It has not ever been easy. And when I used to look at certain friends and people around me, I'm like, dang, how come they have this or how come this is that, whatever. And then when it comes time for me, it's not the same. Or you get different treatment, from, your relatives and certain friends, or even the people who you may be, dating. Your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. Yeah, we get treated differently. That's because we're chosen. And our path wasn't made to be, first of all, easy. To be honest, we have a path that's similar to Jesus. How he was persecuted, how he was disliked, how he was, crucified. Because he was the Messiah and no one didn't believe it. They thought the Messiah was going to come in a different form or through a different person, and they didn't realize that he was the real deal. Just like your family, your friends, relatives, they're not gonna, they may not realize that you're chosen, and your path is different for a purpose, because your path is higher for a divine purpose. You're here for a divine purpose for the Lord. And that's why your path is harder than other people's paths. That's why you're, the black sheep, or outed, they purposefully, leave you out of events, they don't like you, they talk about you, you've done nothing to them, they make you feel like less than. And for a very long time, I used to shrink myself to be in the presence of others, because whenever I would be amongst others who, just didn't seem to, understand who I am, they would get bothered, they would be agitated. They would get attitudes for no reason, and I've done nothing to them. And I would find myself shrinking because I didn't want to make them mad, and I wanted to keep the peace. But that's the worst thing that you can do, is dim your light for someone else, because they can't handle the light that you have. The Lord gave you this light for a reason. We're supposed to be the light of the world, the beam that sits on the top of the hill and shines, and we're supposed to, again, we're here for a divine purpose. We're not supposed to fit in. We're not supposed to be like them. And that's purposeful. The Lord did that on purpose. That was intentional. It's not because you've done something wrong. It's not because it's a punishment or anything like that. It's for a divine purpose. You have a special calling over your life. Many are called, but few are chosen. And unless you answer that call, your life and your path and your walk is going to be different from others, period. And I take it now as an honor. But they don't tell you what it means to be chosen. It means that you're going to go through persecutions. You're going to be disliked for no reason. You're going to be mistreated. They're going to look at you and frown upon you like, who do you think you are? You know what I'm saying? They're going to lie on you. They're just going to bear false witness on you. They're going to do so much stuff to you because you are chosen, because they don't understand. But it's not, again, for them to understand. It's for you, because it's your walk. It's your calling. It's your purpose. It's your destiny that the Lord has for you. You're called to do something more than, you know, what other people are called to. You're not ordinary. You're extraordinary. Because the Lord made you this way. Again, this was by purposeful design. It's purpose, intent by the Lord. So don't look at it as, oh my gosh, I might have bad luck, or I'm just hated, or nobody likes me, or whatever. We're not here for people to like us. We're not here for that. We're here for the Lord's purpose. And that is going to look different for everyone, you know. And you, as a chosen one, a divine one, you know, it's up to you to understand that and to find your purpose and calling by spending time with the Lord and asking him, Lord, what is my purpose? Why am I here? Because I remember I used to call on the Lord years ago, before I knew who I was, before I knew my purpose, or, you know, any of that. And I would cry my eyes out, because I was like, I don't know what's wrong. Because I used to think something was wrong with me. Because I used to think something was wrong with me, and I would cry my eyes out or whatever. And when I went to church, and the pastor was like, "You're chosen," I was like, "Okay, yeah, but what does that mean?" You know, and she never really gave me an understanding, a definition, or even just an example of what that looked like. But as I've gotten older, I've understood that, oh, okay, this is what it looks like. You know, you're going to be singled out. You're going to be, you know, made fun of, mistreated. You know, you're going to go through some hardships in your life, more than other people. But again, don't look at it as a punishment. Don't look at it as something bad. Look at it and know that that's the Lord's will for your life. And just ask him, what is your will? And then he'll direct and guide your paths, so that you will be able to fulfill the purpose that he has for your life. So, you know, and you're going to go through a lot, and everybody's walk is different. But when you meet another chosen person, and, you know, y'all start sharing y'all experiences and stuff, you'll understand that you'll have a lot of similarities that you will be able to relate to because of your chosenness. So I just wanted to share that with you guys as I am finishing up my deliveries. Now I'm about to find parking so I can get myself ready to go home. I just wanted to get on here, hop on here, and let you know that you're chosen one, you're unique, you're special, you're extraordinary, and you're loved by the Lord. And this is on purpose, a divine calling on your life. So be proud of that, because not many have that. You know, like I said, many are called, but few are chosen. So enjoy your chosenness as a chosen one. And if this resonated with you, give me a like, thumbs up, comment, and let's hear your stories of chosen. Okay? So I hope you guys have a blessed day. Don't forget to like, okay? And until next time, blessings.